Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are back with another one. We took a small hiatus. Of course, Colorado was on the bye week as well. So I figured we take that bye week as well. But we are back once again. I am your host, Busybody, 1/3 of Balling on Another Level. I'd like to introduce my two co-hosts, special co-hosts. Let's start off with P-Way this time. P-Way.
Listen, man, I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I got a lot to say.
Word.
I got a lot to say.
And he
but
usually
no need for an intro. Let's get to it.
That's what I'm saying. He usually don't even got an intro. I wasn't even expecting him to say nothing. But and then, of course, we have the other co-host, special co-host, but the loudmouth, the biggest troll in the nation.
With my glasses.
TP the Giant. TP Way the Giant.
Yes, sir. It's your guy who is never lying. See, now this is all making sense to y'all. Y'all catching on. Never lying. Sometimes defiant. TP Way the Giant. What a blessing it is to be sitting in this chair talking to you all. And this is the part that I love right here. This is the part that I've been waiting on. Because all I want to hear all episode is you was right.
All right. So we not gonna start. We not gonna start off like that. All right. But I will say
P's already dressed for the funeral, all black. He's giving up.
Nah. I will say I'm happy to be back with you boys. It's been too long. All right, let's get back in the motion of things, man. We got a lot to cover this episode. But before we get into it, we already know how we start. P Way. Can I get some stats or something, man? Can I see?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and break this down, man. So we had UCLA defeat the Buffs 28-16. We had DeiondraSanders, who went 27 for 43, 217 yards and 1 touchdown. On the other side, we had E. Garbers, who had 20 for 27, 269 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. On the receiving side for Colorado, we had Jimmy Horn Jr., who reached payday. He had 6 receptions, 35 yards, and 1 touchdown. And L. Lawyer had 7 receptions for 111 yards. He went crazy.
Who was that?
Lawyer for UCLA.
Oh, for UCLA. Okay.
Yeah, that was number 17. He went crazy.
Right. Yeah.
And then Travis Hunter on the defensive side had 2 interceptions. He definitely wanted to make up for that Sanford game. And then we had L. Latu, who had 3.5 sacks for UCLA.
All right. So with those stats being put out there, number one, who would like to start and where would y'all want to start? Hey, P-Way, you had your head up? Because I don't see
Yeah.
Nah, let's hear it. TP. Where you headed with this?
I'm not gonna waste no time. I mean, why waste time? Let me ask y'all fellas this. Can Coach Sanders win? And I'm not talking about, win a few games, because when you gain the recruits that he has, you're going to win a few games. But can he take a team to the big dance and win? Have we seen that from him yet? And I'm not even just talking about here. I'm also talking about Jackson State.
You talking about the Celebration Bowl.
We haven't seen him win. So I know that, we want to be behind the black man. We want to be behind Coach Sanders, the guy we know and love, the guy who we love his spirit, what he's brought to the game of football. But besides that, let's talk about Coach Sanders, the coach. Can he win?
It's still regular season though. So what are you comparing off of?
Well, we know he's not winning this year. Let's just throw that out the way. He ain't doing it this year.
They won the SWAC twice though, right? He was at Jackson State.
Correct.
But then after that, what happened? Because it's easy to me in my book. You're supposed to win the SWAC. with the recruits that he had, that's not really okay. He won the SWAC, but what happened after that?
You asked, did he win? And I answered, yes, he did. I'm just answering your question. He won the conference twice.
I'm asking you, can he do anything outside of being mediocre? Because
viral.
He won the SWAC, yes, but that's easy to do with the recruits that he's had. He's won a few games this year. It's easy to do with the recruits he's had. But we have yet to see him do anything phenomenal on the football field. Can Coach Sanders be great in winning?
P, talk to him.
Okay, so I think when we have this discussion, we got to break it down, right? So he was at Jackson State. He won the SWAC a couple times. He lost the Celebration Bowl twice. I would see that you're referring to that as the big dance, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
He lost it twice. We ain't gonna talk about how he lost one of them. Was definitely a player on the other side who dropped the pass, who wasn't obviously going for the black team. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Viral.
And we're talking about now. He's taken over a team who was 1 and whatever the previous year, and he's now got this team to 4 wins. I think the question should be, or what we should be saying is, if this same team, Colorado from last year, played this year, they would be 0-7.
Easily.
That is a cop-out, bro. That's a cop-out. And you know what I hate about ifs?
It's the truth.
Let me tell you what I hate about ifs. If Allen Iverson was Shaq's height, he would be the best player to ever play the game. If Randy Moss had the speed of Tyreek Hill, he would be the best football player to ever play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ifs don't get you nowhere.
Okay, you made
ifs
your
are nothing but hypotheticals.
But
so we can't sit here and talk about
if Randy Moss had Tyreek Hill speed, he would be the best player to ever play the game. That's a fact.
He's still the best player to ever.
Right.
Nah, he is the best player to play.
That's a fact.
Nah, but I'm gonna say Lawrence Taylor because I'm a Giants fan. But anyway, besides that, not to get distracted, but what I'm saying is this: ifs don't answer anything, and the fact that we are correlating last year's team to a team that Coach Sanders completely changed roster-wise.
That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do when we're talking about process.
But why are we setting the bar? Why are we setting the bar to the floor? Anybody can damn near do what he's doing right now. Win 4 games?
Negative. I can't go that.
I'm saying damn near. If you take the top coaches of the NCAA,
he's a top coach. So he's a top coach. You just said if you take the top coaches, so you just put him.
But listen,
in that
you know why I'm labeling him a top coach?
Why?
Because he has top recruiting, not necessarily his coaching skills. Because his coaching skills are questionable, but his recruiting is one of one.
This the first year. He hasn't got there yet. He just got on board. They're not.
How many 5 stars does he have?
Yeah. Bro,
he got 1 5-star. Maybe
4 games is not impressive. 4 games is not impressive. It's not. It is not.
It is.
You realize the only reason why we
you
realize the only reason why we talking about it is because Coach Sanders is coaching it, right?
Let's put it like this. So you have kids, correct? And let's say you have one kid that's 3, another kid that's 6, right? No, they both 3. Forget that. They both 3. You got one 3-year-old that's just smart, above, quick, and you like definitely advanced. You can see the skills in them, the communications on a different level. You're like, okay, you got another 3-year-old who's a little slow.
Okay.
They like it is a little bit behind. You saying things they're not really understanding.
Okay.
So a year goes by. They're both now 4. The one who was smart is still excelling.
Right.
But now the one that was 3 is picking up, is now at the same level the other one was when they were 3. It's not the same progress, but on his bar, the one that was not quite excelling, they improved tremendously. No, they're not at the 4-year-old level, but they progressed. So with that being said, Colorado, their bar is completely different, right? They're from a 1 and whatever. They won 1 game.
1-11, yeah.
1-11. Their bar was 3 games this year. They won 4.
I disagree.
They have now
disagree.
successfully completed this season.
I disagree.
Right.
I disagree.
How?
And we're not even factoring the fact that Coach Sanders is surrounded by a coaching staff that has experience out of this world that they did not have last year.
Players win games.
No, but all right, so coaching doesn't matter? And coaching is not a huge factor of it?
It does matter.
Okay, then. We have a coach that's straight out of the NFL. They didn't have that last year.
Listen, we're going to get to it because I know it's coming up. I know that what Todd's about to go next. When you see an offensive line like what I saw, that ain't, listen, I get, suit me up right now. I can block better than that.
Well, that's where I think the lines are being crossed right there, is because Justin's expectation, TP Wade's expectation of Colorado's roster, you set that bar a little too high, and that's and then that's what makes you have
right now.
Can y'all hear me while my screen is like that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right,
I see you too. You good?
All right, yeah. So with that being said, now you're giving Coach Prom's, you're setting Coach Prom's bar extra high because you think he has a roster that's really supposed to be dominating out here. When honestly, the roster that he has is barely supposed to compete in the Pac-12 right now. The Pac-12. All right, can we all agree that the Pac-12 is the best conference right now so far? Or not?
Absolutely.
I'm not sure about that.
All right, well, I'm only saying that maybe not because of the talent on the field, but because of the rankings. All right, the Pac-12, if I'm not mistaken, had the most teams in the top 25.
Correct.
Okay, but I think okay. I mean, that's always debatable. That that's gonna always be debatable.
All right. But if they have the most teams in the top 25, that has to be a crazy ass competitive conference. So with that conference being so competitive and Coach Prom bringing in, let's say 24 stars out of what's supposed to be a 72-man roster, or is that NFL? That might be I don't know. 72-man roster, and you got 24 stars. You barely supposed to be competing in that conference. His bar is too high in your mind, I think.
This is where I'm gonna pull cards.
Talk.
Did you both? Did y'all or did y'all not?
When they was 3-0? Huh? When they was 3-0?
Whenever. Did y'all or did y'all not say that Colorado has one of the best receiving corps in NCAA football?
Easily.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean? If you have no line, how do you get to the receivers?
Okay, listen. The O-line wasn't a problem until this game. Nobody was complaining about the O-line until this game.
TP,
Yeah,
TP,
you wild.
TP,
Yeah,
TP.
you wild.
Literally every post game show that we have had, we always pointed out the line. Always pointed out the line.
Shador's jersey comes in
Y'all
clean.
did not. Y'all did
After the game. You always
O-line,
his jersey got
the
grass
O-line
stains.
O-line has not been a problem. O-line is held up.
Okay, let me refresh your memory. Let's refresh. You remember when they played Colorado State and the DN was going off Camara, whatever, Camara.
Right.
You remember that?
Okay.
So there goes one game right there. You got
no,
that?
It's not. No, I'm not gonna let y'all do that. Okay, so look, was Shador Heisman watching y'all book?
Yes, he was.
Okay,
he was.
So at 1 minute, you can't say that you have one of the best receiving corps in all of football. I have a quarterback who's supposed to be in a Heisman watch, and then want to say, "Oh, well, the O-line is not good enough." It doesn't equate. It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't.
We came into the season saying that the O-line wasn't good enough.
Until what? Until the first game happened, and what was our assessment of the O-line?
We was all surprised that they did better than we expected. That game, the first game versus TCU, they did better than everybody expected, and we gave them props.
I want to see which episodes besides this one we mentioned a bad performance by the offensive line.
Oh,
hey, listen to this report I just pulled up.
Go
ahead. Shador Sanders on ESPN. He is the first player to be sacked 30 times in the first 6 games since Idaho's Matt Linehan in 2014. He has absorbed the most hits, 93 times, of any FBS quarterback through 6 games in the past 5 seasons. Jay, please continue.
No. Wait. Don't let him continue. Don't let him continue. You can't say a stat like that, and you still say the O-line has never been a problem.
Watch how I'm about to get y'all.
Come on.
This is crazy.
Y'all are in court right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all or did y'all not say that Shador has a problem with holding on to the ball?
Okay.
Absolutely.
What is that? That takes
4
to 5 sacks off of that stat. He still got 25 sacks in the first 6 games.
It's hit 93 times in 6 games. That's crazy.
It doesn't when you know how to get rid of the ball.
Man.
Hold on. What is that? 93 times in 6 games? What's 93 divided by 6?
I want to put money. I want to put money that before this episode, I haven't heard y'all say a thing about this offensive line being bad.
Okay.
Don't
worry about it.
I want to put money on it that you said that the offensive line was bad.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even gotta be us. We said, I know I said it, but I know for a fact you said it, and you're saying they've never been a problem the whole year. It's crazy to me.
All right, so we saying that I have said that the offensive line has been a problem before this game.
Oh, this short is gonna be beautiful.
Absolutely.
This short is going viral.
Look, and the one thing about me, I watch every episode from the beginning to the end. So know who y'all talking to. I watch every episode from beginning to the end. Are y'all sure that y'all want to go ahead and put this on record?
I'm positive. I'm positive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back to the catalog.
Y'all have more excuses
and I will pull
a man going to jail. Listen, all I'm saying is this. And this is not even my expectations. This is his expectations that he put on himself. No, he didn't put a number out there. Excuse me. No, he didn't put a number out there on his victories. But his expectations was that he was going to be one of those teams that was going to put pressure on people.
He is.
Oh, how?
He's putting pressure on the college football landscape. It has changed. He's put pressure on his players.
That momentum is so quiet right now, man. He better hope that recruits happen the way he plans them to hope. Because right now,
why are you penalizing the coach for believing in his players? What's he supposed to do? Not believe in them?
He's supposed to say we're going to win 2 games.
Say we're going to win 2 games.
You're supposed to be humble unless you know that your team is going to actually go out there and win games. Because now you look dumb. You
You're
brought all that
supposed
noise
to
to you.
believe.
No,
Jay.
you brought all that noise to you, made all of this noise just for you to go out here and win 4 games right now. That's pitiful. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. Because y'all losing the teams. Y'all losing the sorry ass teams at that.
No,
No,
I disagree.
okay.
I disagree. If I'm not mistaken, Stanford was their only unranked loss, right?
No. It wasn't.
Stanford. Yeah. Actually,
No, it wasn't.
About it. Hold on. Who else? It was just Stanford.
It wasn't.
I got you. Look at them now.
Who else? They beat TCU, they beat Colorado State, and they beat Arizona State, if I'm not mistaken.
Nebraska.
Oh, no, they beat Nebraska. They might have lost to Arizona State. Nah, they beat Arizona State.
Nah, they beat ASU.
Yeah, they lost to Oregon. They lost
Mhm.
to USC. They lost to Stanford. And then they lost, what was last week?
Yeah, they lost
To
Oregon,
UCLA.
USC.
That was ranked.
That was ranked, yeah. But that's the problem.
They
got
only
nothing
lost
but
to
ranked
one
teams
unranked
left.
team.
Still.
So first of all, no.
I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong.
All right, so sit on ice. Sit on ice for 2 seconds.
Okay,
So
get that one because that's the only one y'all getting.
Sit on ice for 2 seconds.
I forgot that they won a Colorado State game. That was so long. I thought they lost that one.
Yeah, but anyway.
And Colorado State record is pretty decent now. They like 3
Bro,
and
no,
something.
I'm not doing that, man. They suck.
I'm just saying.
They
suck. They suck, yo.
Nebraska's 4-3. Like the Pac-12 is a strong. That's all I'm saying. It's a strong.
I'm tired of hearing that. All I know is if we talking Pac-12, we're not talking Colorado. We're not talking Colorado.
That's
all right. They are a letdown, and right now the momentum is to the floor. Nobody is talking about.
Good point. That's all we talking.
Nah, I'm talking about the world. I'm not. We different. I'm talking about the world.
All right, so
the momentum is down right now. Recruits are not sitting back, talking to their parents, saying, "Yo, Colorado, man, that's the place to be." No, they're not doing that right now. They're not doing that right now. No, in the beginning, it was something to talk about. But I'm telling you, not right now. They're sitting back and they're looking at Oregon.
They about to land a 5-star tackle right now.
I doubt it. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I doubt that. What I'm saying is, right now their play is hurting the high recruitment, that the energy and the momentum that they had in the beginning of the season. It's hurting them. I guarantee it. I
disagree.
I guarantee it. These kids is gonna want to go to who's winning.
Nobody expected Colorado to win out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you had the 8-game expectation. You had the highest game winning.
I hate that we're doing this.
You had that in the beginning.
What was your expectation?
Huh?
What was your expectation?
I said 5 or 6.
I think his was 5. Yeah. Mine was just a bowl game. Let's get to it. That's 6. Let's get to a bowl game. And even then, those are high expectations in the Pac-12 for a first-year coach.
That's not high. That's not high expectations, man.
For their process, it is.
Not for Coach Sanders.
For their process, it is.
I feel like he didn't hear your analogy, P, when you was talking about the 3-year-old and the 4-year-old.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And the bar.
I tried to follow it. I got lost.
Too many numbers. I get it.
Yeah.
Too many numbers. I get
Listen, man, because he's just saying that, some people's strides are longer than others or shorter than others. That's all. We still gonna get to that same spot.
Not a race.
Man, he caused all this noise to just to look like this, man.
I think that
this is pitiful.
He caused all this noise to see the change happening, and we see it happening. They just landed with that 4-star quarterback, and I believe.
So what?
Once again, Colorado wasn't doing that.
That dude is not even going to ever play.
We're gonna see. That's crazy.
That quarterback?
Yeah.
I'm talking about next season. He is not playing.
Oh no, not next
Who cares?
season.
Who
But
cares?
that's okay.
Yeah,
I don't care about
Arch Manning, he ain't playing.
I don't care about no 4-star recruit.
Manning, little brother,
yeah.
he ain't playing.
I don't care about no
Listen,
4-star recruit at quarterback right now. I
listen.
don't.
Enough with the trolling. Enough with the trolling.
No, this is not trolling. This is real talk.
Come on.
I don't care about no 4-star recruit at quarterback right now. Because I'm telling you this right now. If he doesn't win next year, oh, you could pack it up. Oh, yeah, you could pack it up. Yeah, it's done. It's over with.
What you
packing grand
up?
opening, grand closing.
What you packing up? His job?
No, not his job. They're going to keep him there. But you can pack the fact up that Coach Sanders is going to be the star of the NCAA, the coach of the year. He's going to be the team to watch out for. I'm coming, or all of that crap that he was talking about at the beginning of the year. You could pack all that shit up, put all that gear in boxes, and give it to the homeless, because ain't no one buying that shit.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that right now. If he don't win next year, you pack that shit up, and he's gonna be memed all over social media.
Okay. P-Way.
Yeah.
Just to kind of switch it up a little bit, because we getting real negative early in the show.
I got more.
Yeah, we get real,
right.
We get real negative. So just a little segue, and then we gonna bring it back to TP Way. But I want to get something positive that you saw out of the game. What stood out to you positive from this game?
Travis,
their jerseys were nice.
Hey, I do want to point that out. They jerseys and they helmet, that shiny gold. I like that.
Tough.
I like that. That was tough.
But go ahead though, bring him up, P, because you said his name.
And yes, Travis. He really wanted to let the world know, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Don't
get it twisted.
Oh man, I didn't see that one coming. Give me another one right now. Give me another one. What you got after that?
Don't get it twisted. I think that man, that dude's a heck of a talent. And I'm talking from an IQ level to match his skill. When I saw out there, he's baiting it almost like he's playing the game of Madden. It was crazy. He looked like me, how I play Madden. Like, that's exactly what I do in the secondary, what he did. And that's crazy. 2 picks. It was tremendous. On the offensive side, I didn't see much. There's nothing I can say about the offense, really, because the offensive line was that horrible. Number 44. Oh, man, at the end. Dominic. He stepped up. And I love seeing that. They could have beat UCLA. They really were an offensive line away from beating them, period.
Easily.
An offensive line away.
Are we doing another coulda, woulda, shoulda?
No.
I'm just telling you what I saw.
That's fact.
I'm just telling the world what I saw.
Fact is, they took an L. All right. UCLA came out victorious. That's the
bottom line is, that's what I saw, and most people saw the same thing.
Most people didn't even watch this game because they gave up on Colorado. All right. They gave up already. The momentum is through the ground.
I know how hard this is gonna hurt you, TP, but what did you see positive
I got one
from this game?
My favorite Sanders. Shiloh. Man, I love seeing that. I love seeing him play, man. I love seeing him play because he plays with such a passion that is Sean Taylor cloth-like. Like, the way he flies to the ball is on a level of, I'm going to bring the essence of what football, was back. And he's doing it clean. I know there was a lot of fuss about the penalty with him, getting kicked out the game for, I guess it was an illegal hit or whatever it was. But his type of play sparks momentum to his team. It's an exciting thing to watch. And I just hope that he stays in the weight room and elevates that style of play. Because I don't want to see him, continue this and he's just doing nothing but hurt himself in the future. But I love his passion. I love his energy. He's clearly a guy that the locker room or that locker rooms just attracts to him, and they feed off of him. So that's definitely, the positive that I got from that game.
Let me ask you: Is Shiloh a pro?
My heart wants him to be a pro.
Right.
I don't see it right now. I don't see it right now.
To me, he reminds me of, this is probably a little reach, but Jabril Peppers. He reminds me of him without the stature. I share the same sentiment that you said, TPWay, that he has to increase his stature. He definitely has to hit the weight room for a number of reasons. His style of play, I really don't want to see him get hurt, because he comes with bad intentions. So he definitely has to increase his stature, but that's what I see him as, that type of safety. Not the best cover safety, but he does what you want in the safety, and that is he flies to the ball.
Right, so, right.
And his open field tackling is a little questionable too.
Correct.
There's been times where
the commentator, I think during the game, he said, "Yeah, Shiloh's only missed one tackle this year." I was like, "Yeah, he's wild."
He's bugging. He's bugging. Oh, and real quick, I don't want to harp on it too long, but that hit, was it illegal or was it legal?
Oh, nothing about it was illegal. Nothing about it.
Wow.
Definitely legal.
Clearly,
definitely legal.
Clearly a legal hit. I think because of the intensity of the hit, referee's natural reaction was to throw the flag, but it was poor communication between all levels, because after the replay, they should have known nothing was illegal about that hit.
And not to harp on it, but I just don't understand, because we see this so much when it comes to football on both levels, on the collegiate level and the pro level. When are we going to start reviewing these calls, or because these are game-changing calls? And are refs getting fined? Are they getting, when they review the tape, like, what is going on? What's
are they being held accountable?
Are they being held accountable?
Right.
Because it's a legal hit. It's in the rule of play. He can't be ejected for that. You know what I mean? We got to start, like, what's going to stop it from happening again?
So I'm gonna just push back a little bit. I agreed with y'all in the beginning when I first saw the hit. I was like, "Oh, nah, that's clean. That's clean." But according to the rules, once you hit that face mask, it's targeted. Once you touch that helmet, it's targeted. And his shoulder and the top of his helmet, I'm talking about Shiloh, it got up under that face mask and caught that face mask. Once you catch that, it's illegal. So, yeah, maybe 10 years ago that would be a legal hit. Today, it's once you touch that face mask, it's over.
I ain't see that. I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that too.
Yeah, check that again, because he got up under him and hit that face mask. But anyway, I just wanted to. Oh my God, I'm looking at these stats on the ticket. This guy Latu had 3.5 sacks in one game.
And he went crazy. Number 15 for UCLA, Latu. He went crazy.
And he's not one of the twin brothers, right?
He is not. I think number 11.
Oh my God,
what his name is, but yeah, he went crazy. It was bad, man.
Yo,
they counted on one play. They say, "Wow, it took like 1 point."
Yeah,
yeah.
And it was a quick throw too. Was that
right.
when he threw it like in the flat? Yeah.
Right,
it was like
Jimmy Horn, I think.
Yeah, Jimmy Horn.
Yep.
He threw it. But anyway, I let me stick to the positives real quick. Let me just get my positive out. I want to say definitely Travis, but you already spoke about Travis. So I just want to say, Travis, You did your thing. You are still the best player in the nation to me, skill-wise. The best player in the nation. I'm looking at TP way as I'm saying it. I don't even want to hear his rebuttal right now.
I'm staying positive. I'm gonna just stay positive for the
what,
second.
what I also wanna I wanna give props to Shador. I want to give props to Shador because he took a beating, he took a pounding, but he kept getting up. He kept trying. He threw that touchdown late in the game. It was already down 21 at that point, maybe 20. But anyway, he just
Yo,
kept
so
going. You know what?
out of the whole game, we don't have a third positive.
What you mean? I said Shador.
Yeah, we had Dominic, Travis, we had Shador.
You said
Oh,
Shiloh.
okay.
You said Shiloh.
See, and this is why.
All right, yo. For now, yo, we're gonna let Beers finish speaking.
No. My fault.
I need you to start thinking.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? For some reason, yo, Shador and Shiloh, I don't know why they named him that. Because like he said Shador, he clearly said Shador, right?
You heard Shiloh.
But in my head, for some reason, I'm thinking of Shiloh.
Shiloh.
My fault.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so like I said, Shador was taking a pounding all day, all game, but kept getting up, kept coming right at him. He kept trying. Like it's one thing to get sacked and to be mad at your line maybe once or twice, you yell at him, but then you get back up and go right in. Nah, the way that he was getting sacked, I would have had to see my line at halftime.
Yeah.
Like in the locker room, like, nah, B.
It's borderline. Do they even like Shador?
Personal. It's personal.
Questions, right?
I'm gonna keep it real. When we really start talking about Shador, I got my opinion about how he carried this game, and it kind of trickles down to what you're saying. I don't respect his reaction and attitude after this game. I don't respect it.
I did. All right. So you moving ahead a little bit because I did want to get into that, but we can get into it now. What I will say go ahead, T.
Yeah, finish what you were saying.
Right. So just what I wanted to say real quick before you started that, because even when we saw it real time, I didn't want to jump to conclusions because you don't know what these boys was talking during that whole game. You don't know what these boys was doing to this guy. He was getting pounded on all game. So they was obviously on top of this dude. Cats be, grabbing areas or poking things or talking crazy shit underneath that huddle. When you on that ground, when you in that tackle. So after the game, when I guess they was trying to dap him up, he like, nah, I don't rock with that. I don't know what happened. I feel like it wasn't just because they was trying to say good game. I feel like something deeper than that went down, and that's why I didn't jump to conclusions. You straight up jumped to conclusions like, nah, I don't like that.
For sure. I thought it was soft. Thought it was soft. And the only reason why I brought it up is because, see, I'll give a quarterback credit if you were getting beat the whole game. But then you have the level of class, dog, and sportsmanship to finish out the game with your chest poked out and your head up high. Then after the game, there's no excuse for me. Because whatever happens in the battle of war, and P just said that he's one of those guys that understands, because of the incident that happened with Travis Hunter, he understands that in the middle of war, it gets ugly. So in the middle of war, things are said, things are done, but that's between the whistles. After the game, as a man and as a quarterback, you are supposed to do the bare minimum and shake that man's hand and tell him good game. You don't have to hug him, kiss him, do all the extras, but the bare minimum is at the end of combat, tell that man good game. He had enough pride to come to Shador after it all and reach his hand out. And for Shador to ignore that and to act like a little boy, I don't salute that. That was soft to me. For you to be loud enough to do this when you want to, when the guy wasn't even talking to you, but because you felt like there was certain energy, for you to have that type of attitude, I don't respect it. You weren't man enough to shake that man's hand. And I thought that was soft.
Listen, I'm going to lean more towards Taj, I think, on Biz on this one. Excuse me. I'm going to lean towards Biz on this one because I don't know what was said. We all have certain things we're not going to allow. And when I heard this incident, and actually the way you just broke it down, I was thinking about the KG Carmelo situation.
Right.
There's certain things we're not going to tolerate.
That's right.
He said, well,
Man up.
Oh, no, yeah, we're going to man up, but I ain't going to dap you at the end of the game.
Why? Y'all in the middle of combat. If I can say something that'll interfere your game. Because of what? What is something that could be
once
said
again, your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah, we're going to talk. I'm going to finish this game out.
Man, man up, man. So what?
Nah.
So what?
TP, if somebody talking about your wife and your kids and your mother while y'all playing, right, during the heat of war, as soon as that clock hits 0, is your mindset just completely out of war now? And now y'all are friends?
Yes.
This man is great.
It's been done. Not to that magnitude.
This man is crazy.
It's been done. You know,
he's not
yo.
Listen.
I went to war. I went to war versus dudes and disrespectful ass corners that was talking crazy to me the whole game. Now, granted, they weren't talking about my mother, but they was talking crazy. Some shit I would never allow outside of those.
I can't allow this to go. He is lying. You know, the last time I think we picked up basketball.
Bring them. Bring the receipts.
There was this dude talking crazy. He just wouldn't shut up. I get it. I thought I was going to be the one.
Look at him.
That's different.
I thought I was going to be the one to say something. TP couldn't hold his composure. He said everything. He let him know, let's go ahead. We can scrap right now. Listen, we can put the basketballs to the side. Me and you center court. Let's settle it like men right now. So now he's saying all this. Come on, bro. Stop it.
Did he dap him up at the end of the game?
Absolutely. Actually, no, not. He did not. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Nah, that gentleman, he was gonna get touched that game. See? But nah, that's different. You know why that's different? Because we're talking street ball. That's different. We was playing street ball. That's different. That is different.
Yeah, I can't do it, man.
That's completely different. Is that not different?
The biggest troll
I've seen him. We had in high school practice, him and the guy on his team talking trash, and they get the fighting right in front of me. And I'm just watching to see how my brother was going to do, how he's going to finish out. And he did a good job, but it's just like, that was just little talk. It wasn't even nothing. He didn't say nothing about me. He didn't say nothing about nothing. You know, so I definitely think he's wild on this one.
Hypocrite.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we can move on from that because he just got exposed.
Yeah. And I got plenty of more, but for time's sake, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Already know you do, but even then, it's like, I mean, he knows that once that clock hits 0, it doesn't mean that everything is all flowers and rainbows after that. Nah, we still on wartime. Maybe tomorrow we could talk like Travis and Blackburn. If Blackburn hits you like that, are you dapping him up after the game? A cheap shot? Hell
yeah, I am.
Nah.
Yo,
he
go
is
ahead, Pete. Go ahead, Pete.
First of all, I want to make it clear he's lying.
Yeah.
I'm not, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. And I'm sorry, world. I'm sorry that we have the sensitive hosts right now that just can't man up after war. You know what I mean? They can't do the bare minimum, shake hands. You know what I mean? And just going about their day.
My only defense to that is I do think Shador. So I see Taj's side, a business side, right? I see exactly what Biz is saying of how we don't know the whole story. But to TP Wade's defense, I do see some clown behavior sometimes out of Shador.
Absolutely.
That can look clownish. Even like
absolutely
when Colorado State beat them, right? And then Coach Prime and the other coach who had their little situation went over there. He had to do the little flex, like right when he's walking away. It looked corny to me, but I understand sometimes, he does a little too much.
Even when he got in between the coaches and all
right.
Yeah. He didn't even need to be there.
Yeah, he didn't need to be there. So I don't. It may be one of those moments where he was just acting immature. I don't know. I don't know the full story, so I can't say.
And that's all I was saying. Jay, TP, I'm not taking that away. I'm not taking what you think happened away from you. I'm just saying before I spoke, I didn't know the details, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions and start bashing my mans. That's still the Heisman to me. Right? Shador.
That's wild.
The Heisman in Colorado.
I'll take it.
All right, so listen. I hope that I'm not jumping ahead, but well, you know what? I'm gonna save that for later. Let's dig into this game a little bit more. Being that Travis had an outstanding performance, as of right now, what do you think Travis's strong suit is? I mean, he's playing both sides of the ball. When he gets to the league, he will not be playing both offense and defense.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, hold on. Y'all think he will?
I think he will.
Or I'm sorry, not even that. Not even that y'all think he will. Y'all think there's a chance he will?
I do.
Deion did
Definitely.
it.
So we think Travis Hunter is the next Deion Sanders?
I think he's better than Deion Sanders.
Y'all. Good night. Good night, man. This has been balling on another level. We need some sleep.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Cause you know what? I'm gonna make that a short now. And after I say what I said, I'm gonna pull up the clip where Deion said that exact same thing. He said that exact same thing. You think he just gonna say that for anybody? Mike Vick said that Lamar Jackson was better than him in college. Was Lamar Jackson not better than Mike Vick in college?
He was, yeah.
Okay. It's the same thing here. Travis Hunter is better than Deion was in college.
Allen Iverson tells every shooting guard in the NBA that they were better than him.
What? No, that's not true at all.
No, he only tells certain people.
Allen Iverson goes to damn near every shooting guard in the league and says and in some form that they were better. You know what that's called? Small talk bullshit. Deion Sanders can say whatever he wants. But I'm telling you right now, it's just compliment bullshit. It's just what you say to a younger guy that you don't care about being better than. Like,
I think
what?
You know what? That's like when you go to high school, right? And you see a guy wearing number 11. You know what I mean? Where the number that you used to rock or whatever it is. And he out there, he getting buckets or whatever. and you just want to praise him, man. You just want him to feel like, yo, you got next because I want to see the youth take over. Not you just gonna go to him and you gonna say, yo, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, everybody around here, they coming to me, they trying to show me love and all that. But you was better than me, man. Like you may not even you don't even mean that shit not one bit. But it's just the thing that black people do.
Nah.
It's just the thing that black people do to show love.
I can't
you
give
can't
you that.
believe none of that.
You're not really giving me any like. You're not backing up what you're saying. You said Allen Iverson said.
What I'm saying is
shooting guards are better than him. You haven't given me one name.
Not one.
Yeah,
I've heard him.
Okay,
Kobe,
I got one, and I'll send it to y'all. Has he said it to Dwayne Wade?
Yes, I've got Kobe and Wade.
All right, so is Dwayne Wade better than Allen Iverson?
Yes,
that's debatable.
I think so.
That's debatable.
I do.
That's debatable. That's debatable.
I do.
Personally, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Wade did what Iverson couldn't do. Wade took his team.
We're not gonna dive into basketball.
No. My point though is you can't say that about anybody else unless it's debatable. You can't say that about anybody.
I got you. What about Floyd and Tank?
What about Floyd and Tank?
It's Tank at any level, shape, or form comparable to Floyd Mayweather.
When Floyd was at his age,
right?
Yeah. Yes,
that's debatable.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Never mind. Y'all got it.
I don't see your point that you're trying to make because they were both undefeated. They're both like they well, first of all, Tank is getting them up out of there.
Right.
Floyd wasn't really getting them up out of there.
It's not about getting them up out of there. There's one that's doing it at a way of that was doing it at a more elite level than one is doing it now.
That's debatable. What's your proof? What's your proof?
Not debatable.
What's your proof?
My proof is this.
Listen. I don't.
Yeah, because we're gonna start talking about other sports. Yeah, you're right. Hey, so we're gonna start talking about other sports. But the point I'm trying to make is this: that's a bullshit compliment that you cannot feed into it at all.
Nah, I think to answer that question or that sentiment, I think that Travis Hunter, from a offensive perspective, is better than Deion Sanders right now at this stage. And I think that he'll also be a better receiver professionally than Deion Sanders. On the defensive side, being better than prime time, that's a reach that's very hard to get to. Could he get there? Yes. But yeah, so I do see where he could be better from an offensive perspective and as a complete player. Because if he's better offensively and can live up to maybe 90% of what prime time was on the defensive side, then he'll win that battle. So
I just don't know what y'all watching.
I love it. I wonder if listen. I know I was young when Deion was playing, so I know y'all was young.
Right.
So do your real research on Deion before y'all think he was just the greatest player of all time. Deion got cooked too sometimes. So
yeah, no doubt.
Travis got cooked one game, and it was like, all right, now he's not even. I remember TP Wade took all of this stuff away from Trav last game. Like,
because when he finally went against the quarterback that could put it where it was supposed to be put, he got exposed. And that man embarrassed Travis. I never seen a performance like that from Deion. Never.
He got first of all, Travis got beat by Stanford's quarterback. So if
I'm not even talking. I'm not talking about.
That's the only game he got cooked.
Oh yeah, that was Stanford.
Yeah. So all right.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison killed Deion one time. There's been a couple of receivers that.
No, bro.
Deion has gotten cooked before,
but Deion has never had a game where a receiver was just working him. Never has he had a game that like that.
That and this is what I mean by you've never done your research on Deion.
Okay, so what game was it?
Do your research on Deion. Do you
I
want me to
have.
do?
I have. What game was it? Or what receiver? Don't forget the game. What
All right, go
receiver
ahead.
was it?
Y'all continue. I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all
But
continue. Go ahead.
all right. So listen. Also, I think that Travis Hunter may be a better corner than he is receiver. And this is why I'm gonna tell you. At receiver, he's a problem. And I don't want to take away from anything that he does offensively.
Mm-hmm.
But like you just mentioned, the instincts that he has, the playmaker ability, I think that's just what takes him to a whole nother level at the corner position.
See, all right. Now, when I say this name, I already know he's not even gonna let me go with this one. When I say this name,
I know you're gonna say Jerry Rice,
but
he did not cook him. He did
Huh?
not cook him. He didn't cook him.
What was the stats? You got the
You
stats?
want the stats? You want the stats? And of
What was
course,
the stats?
all of this wasn't on Deion.
All
Not
right,
all
thank
of it.
you.
Most of it.
Thank you.
Most of it. Okay. The same way all the homie stats on Stanford wasn't against Trav.
Right.
So
No.
let's not do that.
It was
But
not.
but there
Amari
was big
Cooper's
ass
play.
plays. There was big ass plays
No.
made on him.
He had
For
like what, a
sure.
90-yarder versus Cooper that gave him most of his stats.
Exactly. So, but anyway, Jerry Rice had 225 yards receiving.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, how many touchdowns? Cinco.
One.
5.
It wasn't on Coach Brown.
tape.
He's human. He's
It wasn't on
human.
Coach Sanders.
He's human.
Go watch that game. Y'all tell me to go watch the tape. Go watch that game, and then y'all gonna take that all back.
All right.
Y'all gonna take that all back.
All right. So we, as a matter of fact, we got to get into this next game. This next game coming up. Who they got next?
They have who they have next. Let me see right here.
We supposed to know this. This is terrible. Colorado football schedule. They play. Ooh.
Hey, listen, world. Look, man. I'm just letting y'all know. This podcast is from the perspective of fans. You know, we are not analysts. We are fans.
For sure.
We keep it 100% raw. You know, we gonna talk like how y'all would talk. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I don't want y'all to mistake us for being professional analysts. Nah, man, this is raw. So this is what you seeing.
Right, for sure.
So they got Oregon State next.
Oregon State. Just to prove my point again. Peanut, what's their rank?
16th in the nation.
Oh, another ranked
Are y'all
opponent.
already throwing in the towel?
Another ranked opponent. I'm just saying. Pac-12.
Are they already taking the L?
Pac-12, toughest conference in the nation. Another ranked opponent.
Are they gonna win? I don't care who. I don't care about ranked or not ranked. Are they gonna pull out a win?
I pray. I hope and I pray. I'm not making. I can't even make no predictions anymore, man. Because these boys, they don't have an identity like P said 2 shows ago.
Right.
They still don't have one.
Still don't.
I'm sorry. Before we wrap this up, I wanted to mention this. Right? Did y'all hear about the jewelry that was stolen out of the locker room after the UCLA game?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how y'all feel about that one, man?
I feel a couple of things, and I don't want to be too long with it explaining this.
Take your time.
Number one, if something was stolen inside of that locker room, that's an inside job on somewhere.
Easily.
On UCLA side. So I definitely think that needs to be investigated. But also, I think the powers that be do not mind that story getting out there. I think they will do anything to diminish the recruiting power and try to entice some players not to look Colorado's way or even question it a little bit. Because some people are asking, dang, is the locker room secure when I go there? Like, how professional is the organization? The stuff getting stolen. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So I think that they definitely they didn't have to report that like that, to tell you the truth. Like, I'm pretty sure some other schools probably had the same incident. I just think that once again it's Colorado, so let's get that story out there. And I think this works to the college powers that be agenda.
Well, didn't Deion Sanders Jr. put that out there also?
That's a great point, Jay. That's a great point.
He
So,
did.
so it's funny. It's funny. Real quick. See, I played Division III basketball at SUNY Purchase in New York, and we had a game away. Now, of course, we D3, and when we away, we get dressed in classrooms. All right, that's our locker room. So, of course, they got us dressing in the classroom, everything locked up as soon as we leave. After the game, we come back. All of our stuff, not all of our stuff, but like all of our real valuables is missing. iPods, iPhones, money, jewelry, all of that missing. You look up, you literally see, like the tiles they came from out the joint, climbed through the tiles into the classroom, got our stuff and got back out through the tiles. Now, number one, we was tight, but we playing D3.
Right.
This is D3 in a classroom. Right. How the hell does somebody steal shit in the UCLA away locker room?
Yeah.
UCLA, the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That was definitely a security guard. Awesome. All right, listen, y'all come between these times. Get in, get out.
Easily.
Merchandise and get out.
The last thing I could think of is if somebody walked in with Colorado gear on and they thought they was on the team. Somebody thought they was on the team. That's the only thing I could think of.
Nah, let me tell y'all this, right? Like, I'm gonna tell you a serious side, and then I'm gonna just be funny. The serious side is, I mean, there's nothing more than I can say than that's just crazy, and I have a deep dislike for a thief. You stealing another man's belongings that they worked hard for. I don't respect it at all. And for that to happen to these athletes that are putting on for the world,
young men,
it should be ashamed of themselves.
Agree.
Now, it was a little part that was a little funny to me, all right? And it may be only funny to me. But I was watching the video, and the dude was like, yo, man, they stole my chain, man. Like, yo, I don't understand. How can they do that? The joint was locked. The other dude was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, yo, how did they even get in there? Like, whatever. Then it was just the third dude who looked like he was about to cry. He was like, man, I just bought that chain.
I just bought that chain. I still got the box.
That's the dude who just hit success. He's the dude who just, goddamn. Yeah. Other dude, but I just thought that was a little funny. But it's fucked up.
I felt it.
And then
I felt that for him
hard.
too.
Nah, for real, because they worked hard for their jewelry. You know what I mean? And people should know the Black community what the jewelry means. For them to finally reach the status to where they can purchase that, that's sad. You know what I mean? That's sad.
For sure. But yeah, man, we hate to end it on that note of, cats getting their stuff stolen out their locker, but we do want to end it really on the optimistic side and Just say we hope they play well on Saturday. What time is that game? Do we know?
7 p.m.
Oh, another night game.
Another night game.
Another night game. Okay. So we look forward to Saturday. We look forward to seeing Colorado come out victorious. I definitely want to thank all of our supporters, everyone watching, listening, wherever y'all at in the world. We would like to continue to keep bringing y'all great content, and as well as stay connected with our community. All right. So comment, like, share, subscribe, do everything the ticker is saying. Please, we want to keep this going. All right. TP Way, P Way. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say before we head up out of here?
Let's end it on this. Let's go around real quick. Win or loss, what y'all think? I'm gonna go ahead and just put my loss vote in. I'm gonna put my loss vote in. B, what you got?
Loss.
Oh, I see I'm the only rider on this show. So
Loss.
Coach Prime, when you watching us, just remember I'm the rider, B. I'm the real buff. All right. So I got a dub, man. It's Dub Nation out here. All right. And we'll see y'all next week. Tune in with another post game.
Yes, sir.
All right? Yes, sir. So signing off, balling on another level.